Okay, I'm gonna do a video on week 4, part 1, check for understanding. So here's question 1. It says match each standard form polynomial to the maximum number of given points, or let me say that again, the minimum number of given points needed to determine its equation. So what you have to look at here is the degree. So the degree of this equation is 4. So it's degree 4. And this is degree 3. And this is degree 1. And this is degree 2. So the minimum number of points is 1 more than the degree. So for degree 4, you would need 5 points here. And then I'll leave the rest up to you. So it's just the number of points needed is 1 more than the degree. So this is degree 4, I need 5 points. Moving on to question 2. It says you want to find the polynomial standard form that has these 3 points. So the degree is going to be 2. And so what you're going to do is do this: y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And then you want to plug in these points. So the first one would be, I'll just do one of these equations and then you can figure out what the other 2 are. So we're going to select all the pi. They're going to have 3 equations here because there's 3 points. So the first one, if I did 2, 7, whoop. So if I do 2, 7 here for my x and y value, that would translate into I plug in a 7 for y and then a 2 for x. So a times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c. And then I have 7 is equal to 4a plus 2b plus c. And then I'll look through these here. It would be this one here. So that's one of the equations. And then you're going to plug in these other 2 points to find the other 2 equations. Okay, so there's one of them. I'll let you find the other 2 there. Let me erase this marker. All right, so question 3. Fill in the values a, b, and c for the quadratic in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c that passes through these 3 points. So once again, you're going to plug into here. So you're going to have 12 is my y value. So for 212, then I have 12 is equal to a times 4 or 2 squared. I'm getting ahead of myself here. 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c. And then for 110, you have 10 is equal to a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c. And then for negative 3, negative 18, you have negative 18 is equal to, let me see, a times negative 3 squared plus b times negative 3 plus c. So if I do the math here, it'd be 12 is equal to 4a plus 2b plus c, and the second equation, 10, is equal to a plus b plus c, and negative 18 is equal to 9a minus 3b plus c. And then changing that to a matrix equation is 4, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 9, negative 3, 1. And I have the variables a, b, c. And that's going to equal 12, 10, negative 18. Whoops. I want to make a bracket there. So this is my matrix A, this is my X matrix, and this is my matrix B. And to find X, you're going to put A on the Desmos matrix calculator and B on the Desmos matrix calculator and do A inverse times B. And you'll get what these three variables equal. And then question 4. So here you're going to do the same thing, but I'm not going to do every one of these, but I'll just do the first one here. Negative 2, 11. Here you're going to have 4 equations and 4 unknowns. So for negative 2, 11, you have 11 equals a negative 2 cubed plus b times negative 2 squared plus c times negative 2 plus d, and that would look like this. 11 equals negative 8a plus 4b minus 2c plus d is equal to 11. So, and then you want to do the same thing for the other 3 points, and you'll have 4 equations and 4 unknowns, and then you put a 4 by 4 into matrix A and 4 by 1 in matrix B, and do A inverse times B, and you'll get these 4 answers here. Okay, and I think different questions will come up as they'll be scrambled, as there's more than one questions like this. So I'm going to stop the video here for this week 4 part 1 check for understanding.